As organizations wind down their yearly activities from the hustle and bustle of 2025, the air was filled with excitement and anticipation as the Nigerian Association of Tour Operators, NATOP, FCT Northern Zone, decided to organize a day out to round off the year with beautiful memories. The Nigerian Association of Tour Operators began their journey alongside family members and colleagues on a fun-filled adventure, a free train ride from the Central Area Metro Station to Airport Metro Station within the Abuja metropolis. NATOP members set out in a relaxed and cheerful atmosphere as members of the association were treated to a range of thrilling activities, including game competitions, dancing contests, team building exercises, and medical awareness sessions. The deputy president of NATOP, Geraldine, appealed to the federal government to make security a top priority, stressing that the fundamental function of any government is to protect. She emphasized the importance of security in the lives of tourists, both within and outside the country, noting that improved security would encourage more tourism activities, which in turn would boost the nation's internally generated revenue. Also speaking, Adams Winners, Chief Executive Officer of Beyond Adventure Nigeria Limited, said the time has come for Nigerians to showcase the country's diverse tourist centers. He noted that many Nigerians in diaspora and international visitors look forward to touring Nigeria, as the nation is blessed with numerous breathtaking and eventful sites.
So what I'll basically recommend here is the fact that first of all, security is a very fundamental factor in tourism because this is what influences your appeal for the destination as a whole. So I would like to recommend that to increase the traffic and the visitor footfall into Nigeria, generally speaking, we should pay more attention to security to promote domestic tourism in Nigeria and to shine a light, a spotlight on hidden or untapped destinations around Nigeria. There's insecurity everywhere in the world, right? And Nigeria is not, it's not new, or it's not any different. We have insecurity in America, in London, and in all of those countries. We still have tourism doing very well in those countries. What I'll recommend or advise to the government is to, of course, give attention to insecurity because security, plays a very major role in how attractive our destination is, to tourists, both foreigners and domestic tourists.
Tour operator in Nigeria, definitely we must find some difficult challenge in Nigeria, but I believe we are coming close and try to wave it out of what we are facing. As it is now, NATO have grown to globally. We have been moving around outside country, trying to mingle with the ambassadors and see how we can strategize and showcase the best we have in Nigeria, which is Abuja is our own zone. So we need to project Abuja and showcase the Abuja. There are a lot to celebrate as long as it has come to a season of end of the year.
Speaking further on security challenges facing the country, Jean Oleto stated that Nigeria is richly endowed with many natural attractions and encouraged the federal government to create more opportunities for tour operators to explore and promote these destinations. Adamangozi also noted that Nigeria is blessed with abundant natural gifts and resources. She called on Nigerians to appreciate what they have, stressing that no place is like home.
Receive guests from outside Nigeria, and that is something to be proud of. So we don't just promote tourism outside of Nigeria, we promote tourism inside Nigeria. Explore tourism in Nigeria. Nigeria has a lot to sell. If you look at destinations in Nigeria, you go to Yobe, you go to the north, you go to the south, you go to the east, you go to the west. We have everything we go out to spend millions on, we have them in Nigeria. So I would encourage the federal government, I would advise that they encourage us as tour operators by creating more opportunities, supporting us, creating connectivity. Insecurity in Nigeria should be sorted. So when you have a tourist coming into Nigeria, you can proudly sell Nigeria without the fear of losing your clients. Have the medical people coming to talk to us because we work all through the year. We encourage Nigerians to take out time to travel around Nigeria. You don't need to go to anywhere. Everything you're looking for outside, we have it here. So aside working the whole here, you should be able to create a
because they are striving, even in the midst of all the insecurity challenges and the challenges we are facing. NATOP has come together to still bring us out today, to give us, a tour, and it is not tapping into. So, I would advise that these issues of insecurity, insurgency, and all that, the government needs to look into it critically and swiftly, so that it doesn't give Nigeria a bad image beyond. There should be some kind of checks in some strategic places at night, not just police, maybe some kind of presence of the army or something. A lot of residents are worried, a lot of people arriving in Abuja are worried. That's what I observed.
Other tour operators within the FCT also called on the federal government to look inward, emphasizing that the country still has much to explore across its 6 geopolitical zones. The trip was a long awaited adventure, and NATOP members are already looking